Hello once again, Crustaceans. My name's Crust and Mustard, and today we're in the world of Blockville. And Cal, why do you have pants on your head? Don't you look away from me! Get those pants off your head, you dirty. Anyway, so hey, how's it going, everybody? We're back in Blockville, but we're not back in Blockville. We're actually in a new Blockville map. When we updated from the official release of the beta of Unleashed, the map kind of corrupted, so we had to start over again. Kind of sad because we had a pretty cool thing going, but with Jevin's help, I was able to find another one of these ominous wood biomes. And I've done some work. I've set a bunch of stuff up. Over here, look at this. This is cool. This is... Jay kept asking me questions while I'm recording. This is an auto compressor of cobblestone. So basically we have this here, and it goes to this block here, this purple thing. Called a transvector interface. What you can do is you can grab this thing right here, an interface binder. You right click on the transvector interface and then the inventory you want to do it with, and it basically acts as 6 extra sides for that block. So say I had engines on every side of this here. If I wanted to, I could replace this with a transvector interface, bind it to it, and it would still act as if this block was here, which is really cool. So it really compacted this. Otherwise, I would have had this stacked up to there, and it would have been a big pain in the butt. So, wow, dang, that takes forever. I had this going since last night. That takes a really long time. Plus, for some reason, auto crafting tables now have time that it takes them to do stuff. I think that's annoying, but what are you gonna do? So I set up this right here just so we have some cobblestone laying around. We have quite a bit of it. We have 3 of these guys going. Why is this one not going? Is it just because these are all full? Well, why are these going then? Oh, because it's using it. Okay. Anyway. So let's see. What else do we got? We got a pulverizer here. That's out of coal, because I forgot to load it up on coal before I went to bed this morning. So yeah, we have a pulverizer that basically processes all our ores, spits it out to here. We have an auto processor here. Basically, we throw in all our ores, which is, again, out of coal, because I haven't put any coal in there. Oh boy, I'm good at this game. And then over here, basically I have it so I can throw any kind of wood in here and it'll come out as charcoal or golden power source or whatever is the norm for that machine. I do want to set up a coal coke oven soon because there is quite a bit of coal around here, but that is something that's just on my to-do list, because we do have a lot of wood here. So what I could do is I could just take like 8 of these and just go BAM, and then it'll automatically start turning this into charcoal, which really does come in handy, especially since most of the stuff we're doing is still running off coal. So yeah, that's about the base about it. Actually, wait, there's 2 things. There's that cobblestone thing and this over here. This right here is a casting basin. It's for Tinker's Construct. I was just kind of messing around with this a little bit last night because I wanted to see whether it was something that would be really cool to show you guys. I made myself 3 tools with it. I have just a pickaxe, a thaumic pickaxe with all those modifiers on it, which is pretty good. It actually has quite a few modifiers on it that are pretty good. And then we have Diggy, which will get us some of the nether ores that are really, really strong, that are made for casting better tools. And then we got Choppy, because, you know, chopping wood's fun. I got a wisp, too. I think it's a friendly wisp. It just kind of follows me around. Well, like, it just kind of, like, bums around my house. It's like, hey, Krusty, how's it going? Hey, wisp. Alright. So, down here, what I was going to do was I was going to have a wisp spawner because I needed wispy essence a lot. But I grabbed the spawner with the force wrench and I middle-clicked in here. And I had a skeleton one, and it stacked with the skeleton one. I had a zombie one, too. And they all just stacked with the skeleton one. And now I don't have a wisp spawner anymore. I think that's a glitch. But it's really annoying, I gotta say. Because I was like all set up and everything, and then all of a sudden nothing. So I don't know what I want to do with this yet. Because I had it all set up and everything, but there's really not much I can do with it now. I don't want to tear it down, though. I guess I'll figure that out on stream or something. But, yeah, that's about everything. I've just been working a lot on Thaumcraft. Oh, speaking of Thaumcraft, I got to show you this, too. Because I don't want you guys being all like, oh, Krusty, you didn't do any Thaumcraft and you got all this stuff. Alright, this is all the Thaumcraft I've done. I've gotten past Unified Thaumic Field Theory by 1-2 things. I need to make a Talisman of Remedium too. But basically I have, I'm working on Thaumic Bees and stuff, and a couple other things. This is where the transvector interface is, so if that's something that interests you, you should definitely go for there. Let's see. Let's see if JCap can sleep. Yay! Alright. I have orange juice, so I'm pretty happy. Alright. Everything's better with OJ. So basically what I've just been doing is running around, chopping down trees and stuff. Oh, come on, Enderman. Stop being so loud. Stop it! You're too loud. Okay. And unfortunately, we can't make force armor. Oh, that bugs me so much. Because force sticks, they have an item ID conflict with something called an oak barricade. So what happens is you make an oak barricade instead of force sticks when you do the force logs. So you literally cannot make force sticks. BaconDonut last night went on a journey into the Twilight Forest to try and find an uncrafting table to see if he could make the force wand and then uncraft it, and it didn't work. So it's one of those things that we don't think we're going to be able to do force tools. We could do force armor, which is fine, and we could do the shears, but we can't do the tools, which kind of sucks. Because it is something that is pretty necessary for a lot of the cool stuff in the game. Whether it be the fortune pick with grinding and smelting, or the sword that'll let you fly. I mean, there are nether creepers now. Yes, nitro creepers. But yeah, so basically I've just kind of been getting everything set up again, really. I've done a lot of mining, if you couldn't tell. We got a lot of material, and then there's still stuff being processed from my last mining trip. This is what I've been doing to save inventory space while I go mining. What you can do is you set down a chest. Say, this is my chest right here. Whoa, I got an extra one. Oh, no I don't. Okay. GG server. So say I set this chest down here, and then this is the chest that I want to carry with me. What I can do is I can force wrench these guys, picks them up, and you put them in there, and then you can force wrench this one, and then put it in this slot right up here, one of these three, and you can literally put all your stuff in there, die, and then end up back at home. And I've done that a couple times because it's just kind of nice to not have to walk all the way back home from wherever you were. But yeah, I mean, it's seems kind of cheaty almost, but like it's all in there. It's not like a glitch or anything. It's just that's the way it is. I think these over here are safe slots. But I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. But yeah, so that's how I've been saving inventory space. Also, this is clear glass, and that's one of the Tinker Construct things over here. Basically, you just put sand in this guy, and then you switch out this nozzle here for the basin over here. I'm actually going to be making 2 other nozzles and putting them like here and here, I think, so I don't have to keep moving these guys. But basically what happens is you'll melt whatever it is down into molten, and then you can set it in a basin, and it'll just kind of put it in a basin by itself. So here, I'll do some sand real quick and show you what I mean. Do 1 thing of sand. So I need to switch out the casting table here, which is used for patterns and tools, for the casting basin, which is used for blocks. We throw this down, throw this one back here. We gotta wait until the sand is fully melted, so it's gonna take a little bit. We'll come back to that. Let's see, what else have I done? I have my force infuser set up. I'm only tier 2 because, like I said, we can't do tools, so makes it pretty difficult to actually get stuff done. But I mean, if I sat there and just kept grinding and grinding and grinding, I would be able to I would eventually be able to have like repair and wing and all that stuff. But with wing, I would have to, I think it's like shift and space, or like shift control space, or some really goofy key combination to get it to actually engage flight like it does with the sword. I can't like right click, or maybe it's like shift right click or shift space or control space, or I don't, it's some really weird combination. So we just kind of gotta, I guess, wait until there's gonna be a patch for it, because people are obviously gonna complain about it, because it's Tinker's Construct's one of the really cool mods, and that's one of the ones that I really like focusing on. But I can't if I can't make the stuff, you know? So let's see. Oh, I know someone's gonna ask. This is a golden lantern. Look it up. It's really easy to craft. It's just gold, glowstone, glass panes, and then not a candle, but a torch in the middle. And they look cool. That's the only reason I have them. These are tallow candles. They're Mistcraft stuff, or Mistcraft. Whatchamacallit craft. Thaumcraft. Okay, so we have melted glass in here. We just right click. It dribbles into the basin here. Wait for a second, it cools. Right click, and then we have ourselves a piece of clear glass. We have ourselves would have had. I don't. Oh. It didn't think it did that at all. I think the server just lagged. Alright, let's try this again. It'll cool. There we go. That time we actually got it. Usually that doesn't happen. But clear glass works much like, what do you call it? The glass viewer from the old pack. I don't know what happened to the glass viewer. I guess that was just one of the mods that didn't make it, or maybe that was Zycraft or Red Power, I don't even know. But, yeah, so I found a substitute for that. I do plan on hopefully finding another wisp spawner and putting it in here, because I think wisps look cool, A, and B, we do need them kind of as a sink for our flux, because we're probably gonna be creating a lot of it. I did a lot of Thaumcraft last night, so we did have a couple things. We had this wisp spawn, we had a couple other wisp spawn. I had a couple times where the air was infused with whatever's. So yeah, I plan on tonight on the stream probably doing some Thaumcraft and building some stuff. So if you're able to make it, please do come out. It is something that I'd like to do with you guys. But yeah, this is kind of more of an update video than me actually doing anything, just because, you know, the nature of us having a reset and everything. But yeah, so don't forget to comment, like, favorite, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. I do plan on building a graveyard again, and I do have some cool plans for a mage tower based on a giant sphere. I think that would be really, really cool to get done here. But if you guys have any suggestions of what I should build, what I should focus on, what kind of mods you want me to do, I'm not doing IC2 this time. Same as the last map, it's not changed. And I'm only doing enough buildcraft to get me by. So basically the pulverizer and this engine here, and that's about it. Because I'm trying to stray away from technology and towards the more magical type mods, because I think they're really cool. Tinker's Construct is probably the only like super non-magical mod that I'm gonna be focusing on. But yeah, so that's everything, guys. All that stuff I said before. Comment, like, favorite, subscribe, blah 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 blah. My name, Krusty Mustard, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.